You don't know what you like and dislike? Well, keep that, because I think that will help you experience more than anyone else.
It had nothing to do with you. You didn't change. It was me. I changed.
It's summer now, really summer. I love the hot weather, so I wouldn't mind if it was even hotter. And I also love tan skin, so I've been trying really hard to get darker, but because of my eagerness, this summer feels just too short. Recently, I went on a trip with my friend. It was a special time because we've been friends for a long time. Spending time with childhood friends often makes you feel like you've traveled back in time, giving you a sense of comfort. We all feel that, don't we? I had to move when I was in middle school. I met her in my middle school, so when I moved away, my friend and I promised each other to keep in touch by texting every day, like actually every night before we go to sleep, because there was no FaceTime or something back then, and then we kept the promise for years, starting from when we were 14, so it must have been at least like 6 years of daily text messages. And even now, we kept talking on the phone, like we keep texting to each other, like a long distance relationship. I've changed a lot since I was younger. My friend also has changed a lot too. Even though we stayed in touch, we watched each other change for a distance. I used to think that we were very similar, but I realized how different we are now. The biggest thing that I've noticed during this trip was that we've become adults who can just talk about what we like and dislike. When planning the trip and making immediate decisions, we both were pretty clear about our opinions. Of course, this ability to express ourselves honestly and openly made the trip much more enjoyable, that's true. Throughout the trip, I felt new emotions at each moment. I've always wanted to have my own standard. I wanted to have my preference, like someone who knows how to make themselves happy. I mean, I don't think that I completely know myself even now, because I'm still working on, I'm still figuring out what I like and what I dislike. But this time, in this trip, I did have my preference, I felt it, but in those moments, I felt like I didn't like it. The rational part of my brain recognized it and think, oh no, this might limit my opportunities for growth. That scared me a little bit, thinking I was becoming a boring person. That was not the version of myself that I envisioned. Hello, Editing Hazel again. I think I chose a bit strong word that I don't like it. I'm not saying that people who have a preference are boring. I'm saying that I found myself getting scared of certain things or giving up things quite easily nowadays. I'm just comparing myself to myself before. Because as a person who didn't have much opinion, just looking back right now, I reckon the motivation that I could do all the new things was the fact that I don't have much preferences. So I think that was reason why I was scared of having preferences or opinions. I'm actually curious about how you feel about the changes in you, because we're getting older and then probably you have some opinions more than before. So yeah, how do you feel about it? Just let me know and let's go back to the video. It seems too biased to write off a bad experience after just one try. I believe it's still important to try things even if I never tried or if they feel unfamiliar. In a previous video, I mentioned that we live in a noisy world. We experience so much indirectly. There might be really many things that we experience indirectly than directly. The media floods us with vivid, amazing images, videos, and sounds. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting in a stroller and then someone else is pushing me around. We use our bodies less and our minds are just so busy thinking about so many things at the same time, constantly Even though intellectually we know that excitement and energy are good, but our brain decides already it's too tiring to allocate time and do some new challenges. It's easy to think that I'm tired, I don't like it maybe because I've tried something similar before and I didn't like it. But there's something special about direct experiences. It's raw and real, like the feeling of anything on your skin or the taste of a new dish for the first time. These experiences cannot be fully captured by media or described by someone else. They need to be lived to be understood. So, to truly become a healthy adult who knows real happiness, like sitting in a small room, there's just one bed here and humming around, watering the plants, just surrounded by a few little things that I truly love without any regrets. I need to eat, move, meet people here and there and fail, experiencing everything firsthand. Experience is like color. It's not just about having or not having it, or liking it or disliking it. It's about the countless shades between black and white. Just because I don't like red and white, that doesn't mean that I should reject the experience of pink. Trying new things and facing challenges helps us grow. It builds resilience and teaches us valuable lessons about ourselves and the world. Even if we fail, that's something to be learned from the process. It's through those errors that we discover our strength, weakness, and even passions. We should understand the uncertainties and the unknown, as they often lead to the most fulfilling experiences. Because sometimes what we think we dislike might turn out to be something we love, and vice versa. Through all these experiences, I hope to find what truly makes me happy, and in turn build a life filled with these colorful, enriching experiences. And I encourage you to do the same things. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Try new things, meet new people, and explore new places.